So good morning, guys. How are you all doing on this beautiful, scorching Ohio day?
Good morning.
So, the heat has returned like no other. We've, what have we had now? About 3-4 days straight, 90 plus again?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's no joke out here. We skipped some of these lawns last week just because it was super hot as well. But, yeah, they need hit now. They got a little bit of growth on them, a little bit of weeds on them.
Yeah. We do have a potential, though, for some rain.
One day tomorrow.
But it's like, it's getting lower and lower.
Yeah. There we go. I'm ready for fall.
Oh, yeah.
Fall temperature. Alright guys, quick little tip here. So whenever you're running a two-person crew, so TQ and myself, split the yard. So run a line where you're gonna mow. So we went off the corner of the house. TQ took care of the front half. I took care of the back half, still taking care of it. But she'll get done in enough time that she can come around and do the trimming and everything right about the same time that I'll be wrapping up, getting my mowing done and getting the blower and starting to clean off up front. So it's just a way to maximize your efficiency and utilize your time smartly. So let's get back to it. Alright guys, so typically I'm blowing off when she's finishing up trimming. Things didn't go the way we had planned, but it's all good. We'll get it done regardless. Getting dusty. This area is still pretty green though.
Good job.
Thanks, babe. You too. You act like you've done that once or twice.
A few times.
Hey, remind me to grease those.
I think you tell me that almost every day.
Yep, I do. Keep forgetting. Too many things to do. All right, continuing our property maintenance at our own homestead. We got over here after the work day. I'm out spraying the parking lot like you guys seen the other day. I bought the new pump sprayer at Tractor Supply, got some RM43, and yeah, just wanted to get the parking lot sprayed off so we can keep them weeds under somewhat control. So while I was doing that, TQ decided to hop on the mower here and go back through the paths that we did the other day with the Kubota tractor and just clean up some of the edges and knock some of the areas that were a little bit taller down a little bit shorter here with the mower. So she's doing that, I'm doing that, but then we actually, well, TQ discovered something pretty cool on the property. found something pretty cool here. At least cool to us, because we don't know where the heck it goes or what the heck it is, honestly. I mean, we know what it is, but we don't know what it was for. Anyways, we're here at the pond. TQ was coming around and she goes, why is that spot wet right there? So I was kind of thinking like, hey, maybe like a little natural spring or something, whatever. So we come over and start digging around with the good old stick here. We discovered a clay tile sticking out right here. Now, this is a whole nother one in here. And it's a pretty good sized tile. This is another piece of it right here. TQ went to go see if we got a shovel here at the property. But anyways, it's right here. And it's literally pouring out. Like right where our pond is. We had no clue. I swear to you guys, I'd put my hand on a Bible. We had no clue this was here. So somebody installed a clay tile at some point. And we noticed like all the deer tracks right here too. So they're probably just coming up here and, you know, drinking out of this spring or whatever it is somebody put here. And it's, listen. It's got some mud up in there, but it's fairly open for the most part. Got something?
Just this. But
here, that's better than this. Let me see it.
so I went over to check the trailer, and piece of the nest that you knocked down, there's still hornets in it.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get rid of them. That's crazy because I was just stepping on it yesterday too.
Well,
I wonder if the queen's in there.
Ooh, maybe.
All right, got a stick here that I use to normally break out salt clumps on the boxes. See if we get this other chunk out of here real quick. Probably gonna break too. There's never been a house here that we're aware of. Now, that doesn't mean that a long time ago there couldn't have been. But as far as we know, there was never a house here. All clay tile. I need to get this chunk right here out. Okay, mosquito. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can find a better tool. What's the chances of wherever that's coming from draining right into this pond though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it looks fairly clean. Clean water. It's running. It's nothing that'll break records, but it might not be open all the way either. Definitely man-made clay tile.
With a ground full of clay. Is that a frog?
Wish I had a...
Yeah, look at the frog.
A little frog came out. That's crazy. He's like, I'm free.
Well, it had to have come from somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Careful, there might be snakes in there.
Oh, don't say that. See, now you got me. I feel like it's getting faster. I wish I had a snake with me to, you know, like for a home.
Yeah.
Run it up there and see where it goes.
I mean, we have one, but...
We'd have to run back home and get it.
Yeah.
Want to go get it? We run home and get it.
Hmm.
Here, jiggle this stick around. I'm going to go up and see if I can hear it, like, anywhere. Here, use this one. It's got metal on the end. Just tap it on the...
Let me know when you want me to do it. Babe. Yeah. You're too far over. It needs to be like...
Well, we don't know if it goes perfectly straight. Go ahead.
Here, I'll work at it.
Alright, so I went walking back through there, probably just 5 minutes or so. I can't hear anything. I was kind of hoping once I got up into the woods, I'd probably hear like the echo, the tap, maybe where it comes out, but I have no clue. And our property goes that way at least a couple 100 yards, I'd say. And I know there's no way they ran a drain from the road all the way back here. I don't think. It does look like really clean water though. The frog didn't mind, so I mean it's running too. Will that stick go all the way up in? I just think it's crazy because this pond was not here. We put this pond in, and we put the pond in because when we build the shop, we don't have water out in this area. So there's no like fire hydrants or anything like you have in like the city. So we were told by the locals, hey, if you can, put a pond in so you have water on site, it'll really help with your insurance. Well, we ended up needing...
It goes all the way through.
Does it?
I'm like at the...
You're all the way in there?
Yeah.
All right, so it goes a long way. I mean, that's what, probably a 5-foot pole, 4-foot pole. So, anyways, we needed more dirt too for the pad. So we ended up using, right here, Parker did, he ended up excavating this all out, taking it all out, using what we needed in the pad, and then put as a pond in as well. My plan is to long term make this pond bigger because these trees are a bit close for this area. We didn't want to take many down though, but these big boys are going to have to go. I know I got a big one behind us that got hit by lightning, so yeah. It's a big piece of pipe. Like it's not a small piece of clay pipe. And it looks like, I don't know.
I don't mind getting dirty.
So this property was pretty much just hunted by the previous owners, the family that owned it for a long time. Then the elderly lady ended up passing away. Her family sold it off. Up on the top side, where the road is, pretty much where our property starts, there was a lot of coal mines on the other side from the way I understand it. So you'll see like those big hills that run right along the roadway. Those are coal tailings from where there's actually a railroad. What would you say? Probably half mile down the road?
Yeah.
There's actually a railroad that comes into the woods down there. And it's in a lady and her husband's backyard down there, or somewhere in their yards. We actually went and looked at their house that's going to be coming up for sale. It's one of the reasons we've been kind of holding off with the shop here and everything. They've been talking with us off and on for a couple of years, and we appreciate that. It's just not the right place for us personally. But it did have a couple garages and, yeah, bigger house. Well, that's actually really nice that wherever it's coming from is nice clean water, it looks like, at least.
Yeah.
And it's running right into our pond, literally.
Yeah, if you look right there, that's pretty clean water.
That's what I'm saying. That is pretty darn cool. I'm just blown away, because what are the chances the pond gets put right here and that's there?
It's fate.
Right. And we never knew it was there at all. I don't think I've ever ran in any pipe on this property. Have we?
Nope.
I mean, even when we took all the woods and stuff down and cleared the parking lot area, we never ran into anything that looked, human related. Now, if you guys remember when we first bought the property, there was a camper up here in the woods where they just used it for hunting. And we got rid of that. We actually gave it to a subscriber, but it was fun to go through and stuff. And, it was a typical hunting lodge.
Narrow red shovel we have.
Narrow red shovel?
Remember that narrow red shovel?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. But we need to run a snake up it to see where it goes. I want to find out where it comes out at.
Yeah.
I ran real quick and picked a snake up at our house. It's about 25 feet long. I got a bigger one, but I couldn't find it. And then my dad decided to stop by here and chit-chat with. Discovered this clay pipe coming out of the side of this hill here, running water.
Where'd it come from?
We don't know. So we're trying to figure out. We already had a frog jump out of it. Alright, this ain't getting us nowhere.
Going as far as it went.
Here, throw it in the water and so it'll get clean.
And there's a bag, which all running through it.
I had them bigger ones, but I can't figure out where they're at. So we think it comes through the woods up through here somewhere. We're just trying to find where the end of it is. We couldn't find anything on our path, so it definitely goes through the woods. We don't think it's coming out here. There's that little valley she just trimmed down. I tried to rig through it and pulled some of it back. I didn't hit any clay tile where it would be sticking out or anything, so we're not real sure. And that's the thing, if that's a little valley there that had water running through it at some point, the clay tile they would have put on the other side then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have, unless it collapsed and just sank, but who knows?
Yeah.
The drain continues.